The Maoists would hope that the more liberal democratic administration of Obama would accelerate the process of delisting the Maoists from the U.S. terror list. But on the other hand, the Maoists are also realistic enough to know that the wheels of bureaucracy vis-a-vis a country like Nepal function within the State Department's labyrinth, so they might just have to hope for the best. And we have now seen that the Maoists are not much different despite their previous rhetoric. They are quite willing to accept donor funding for the state coffers and for development. They would expect and hope in these times when there is a global meltdown and decreasing donor funding, they would hope that the U.S. administration would continue and increase the aid flow to Nepal. The Bush administration was definitely more conservative, and the Maoists would hope that given that the conservatives are out and the Democrats are in, they would look at a Maoist administration with slightly more of sympathy, shall we say. I think, unfortunately, the liberalism of Obama vis-a-vis Iraq might go the other way as far as South Asia is concerned, because obviously from the election campaign rhetoric, Obama views the trouble spot that he would like to focus on as the Afghanistan-Pakistan sector. And therefore, perhaps continuing U.S. intervention in this region, whereas, of course, we all believe that the region should be left to itself to sort out its own problems without an external force such as the United States.
Pakistanis are expecting that this period of uncertainty, the fact that there is no as such clear policy as how to take Pakistan-America relations forward. The marked change is that they are expecting that some sort of guidelines come across, some sort of roadmap comes into place. The expectations from President Obama would be that there will be more understanding of Pakistan's plight in terms of its own internal issues in dealing with terrorism. And today's remark by Mr. Obama that this is a long-term battle. There are no short solutions. Gives encouragement here that America is in it for the long run, and this is something that will take years to overcome, and America is understanding of that situation. There is an expectation that there will be support, but there is also this expectation that a lot of that support will not be military.
Okay.
And this is possibly one of the reasons why Mr. Joe Biden was given a civil honor in Pakistan, is because he moved the scope of the assistance to Pakistan from military to a lot of other things as well. The Bush administration in initial years was not a supporter of Pakistani democracy. But there is a historical relationship between democratic governments in Pakistan and Democrats in the United States. So there are expectations on that side as well that the Obama government will push for democratic reforms and support an elected government as against one that is not elected.
President Obama and many of his team members have been talking about a regional approach to South Asia, basically involving Afghanistan, Pakistan, and India. Now, we really need to see the contours of this. I mean, if the Obama administration were to push for an immediate solution to the Kashmir issue, that could create problems with India. And though President-elect Obama himself has spoken about this in an earlier interview to Time magazine, I think since then the position has been nuanced. But what happened with the Mumbai issue was the Mumbai attacks possibly brought India back into the South Asian circle. And for now, obviously Indians are watching closely what kind of position the Obama administration will take vis-a-vis India and Pakistan. But my sense is that President Obama has in the past used very strong words, in fact saying that he was not averse to military strikes within Pakistan if the need were to arise. So I think that India will look for a strong message from the Obama administration. This necessarily doesn't have to be in the public domain. I would imagine that diplomacy would be brought to bear. Well, in the past, during the campaign, he has said several things about outsourcing. My sense is that the principal challenge before an Obama presidency will be how to, rekindle the American economy. We all know what situation it finds itself in. So obviously, I think outsourcing and persons who are coming in to work in the U.S., we know that a large number of H-1B visas are issued for Indians. So I think that is again another issue which Indians will be carefully watching.